Go upstairs now for Paula. Don't you dare.
This is one of those lucky mornings because today, as usual, I am the envy of the crew because it is me and nobody else that's sharing the bed with the most beautiful woman who has ever made a record. It's, of course, Debbie Harry.
Hey. Wow, thank you. What a nice compliment.
It's true, though.
Oh, of course it's true.
It's absolutely true. I asked everyone beforehand.
Did I say it was untrue?
Well, that's nice. I'm glad we're not having any false modesty or sheepishness this morning.
Right.
Now, you're out with a new single and a new album.
Yes, I'm flogging everyone again. It's me, back to sell more records.
What sort of keeps you motivated? I mean, do you not have any mornings where you think, oh, no?
Of course. Most days are like that,
I can't launch myself out again into the open.
I wonder. But, you know, once you get into it, it's sort of, oh, you know, it's so crazy and so stupid and silly and fun that it's good.
Is the music business addictive?
You weren't supposed to mention that.
I'll be moving on to chocolate in a minute.
Yeah, let's go on. Right on to it. I think it's just that it's exciting and it's challenging, and I've had some luck with it and some success, so of course that makes you, spurs you on, because it is a living, you know.
Do you find, I mean, in the past, the image thing when you were with Blondie was so important. Do you find that that's less important now, or do you still have to work really hard at it all? He does that to underline particularly pertinent parts of the interview.
Blondie! Yes. What was the question?
I was just asking whether image is still so important.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I mean, you have to have something sort of, sort of like having an outline, being the outline of a person and not being too complex, and having some kind of sort of, you know, symbolic meaning to your life, or something that's just sort of something that's simple for people to catch on to.
So how hard was it to grow your roots out?
Well, this has taken me quite a while, but,
I bet.
You know, I think that I poisoned my hair from bleaching it, so I'm just here to warn you. That's why I've come, you know.
Just to tell me not to do it anymore. But it's very hard to grow it out. I want to get to the bottom of this. Did you wear a hat? Did you have a scarf? A stocking over your head?
I shaved my head.
I tried that.
Couldn't stand it?
I just couldn't stand it.
I was like, it sounds like you have a problem.
I do. I'm just addicted to drying my hair.
I'd love to. No, I mean, I was really hooked on it, too, and it's sort of nauseating seeing myself like this, you know, and especially on TV because it looks very flat, especially in a black and white monitor over there. But I'm sort of getting, you know, really...
You're going for it?
Yeah.
What do you do when you're at home?
Private question.
What sort of things do you do, though, when you're just not working?
I have a dog.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I just have a dog.
And do you still live in New York?
Don't like men.
They all laughed nervously.
Which camera's on?
You must have thought it was unusual that this was a crew that were entirely stripped to the waist and covered in baby oil, but that's actually just because you're here today. No, do you live in New York still?
Yes, I do. I do. I live in Manhattan.
Could you imagine living anywhere else?
Yes. I could.
Like where?
Well, I don't know. I would mind living anywhere, really.
Do you ever miss the kind of period when Blondie were having non-stop hits? Do you look back on it with nostalgia, or do you look back on it as not being actually as great as it might seem?
Oh, no, that was a fabulous time. It was fun, you know, it was very interesting. I wouldn't pass that up again.
Really?
Yeah, no, that was, you know, it's its own madness. I mean, how many times in your life how many lives, or how many people actually have that in their lives? A sort of period of great madness.
Were you surprised then when you did the solo album with the skewers through your mouth?
Yeah.
That there was so much fuss about that?
Right? Yeah. No, there was. I was surprised, yeah. Especially now, since it's just so nothing compared to what's, you know, accepted now. But that's always the way it is, isn't it?
So when you look at somebody like Madonna, what do you think?
I have very mixed feelings, and of course, I think that she's incredible, and I wish that it was me.
You wished it was you in that book, that gorgeous book.
Yes, damn.
Do you think that you'll ever settle down?
What makes you think I'm not settled down?
I don't know. You see,
I have a dog.
Wild woman.
I have a dog.
That doesn't constitute anything.
Yes, it does. It means a lot to me.
But do you think you will? Can you see yourself ever settling down?
I think I am settled down. I really stick to that. I'm sticking to it. Yep, I'm not giving it up.
Really?
I have a nice place to live, and I have a dog and 2 cats and a kitchen.
Oh, well, that's it.
Settled down.
Completely settled down. A toaster, probably, as well.
I have... Yeah, no, I don't. Oh. She's right. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for coming on the bed. It's been... he enjoyed it as well.
I loved it. Thank you.
And I hope we see you again soon.
All right.
This is Channel 4, and you're watching The Big Breakfast.